When its original parrot beak rear tub was discarded, the number plate of this model 50 Grand Sports was reconfigured by its owner for direct attachment to the short inner guard. A central hole was punched for a bolt and a penny washer. I had a spare for a heavyweight Panther, but though the plates are identical, the fairing for the rear tub doesn't suit the Model 50's more shapely contours. I began making a new one by creating patterns from an old breakfast cereal box, sadly of a type which I can no longer eat. I still have the gums for it, but loud noises excite my tinnitus. Wearing ear defenders at the breakfast table is to risk making oneself a figure of fun. Pencil and scissors work is followed by a scribing and cutting session, not as it appears over time, but the dark of a winter afternoon. A pneumatic tool knocks out blanks for more precise trimming with hand shears and grinding discs. The sharp edges deburred. Though I admit to using a hammer and nail punch for making holes in sheet metal in my formative years, I soon refined the technique with twist drills, hole saws, and later the step drill. Centre pop a position for this tool and it creates and enlarges concentric holes up to your desired size, leaving the merest rag edge. A step drill makes genuinely round holes and is not prone to grabbing like a twist drill. You're fortunate indeed if you have never had your fingers liquidized by a piece of steel sheet picked up by a jobber's drill as it breaks through. When working thin sheet in a drill press, I recommend wearing stout leather gloves to protect you from sneak attacks to the rear. The Lucas L564 rear light requires 3 holes, one for the bulb holder and 2 at the stud centres. Deburr, check alignment, and we're ready to dress back the number plate's edge from a line scribed 6 mm or 1/4 of an inch from the edge. A variety of stakes and more patient tap, tap, tapping with the planishing hammer gets you there without causing too much distortion of the face. Stakes with approximately the same radius help to form symmetrical corner curves. Assess such operations as stretching, or in this case shrinking the steel, to aid understanding of what you are persuading the metal to do. I'm tapping close to the corner to create a sharp bend before shrinking towards the edge. In the absence of a spot welder, the fairing is attached to the plate by plug or puddle welds. It's more convenient to drill holes for these while the part is in its flat form. Clean up and fold the tabs. These are almost at right angles. To initiate curves in the right position and of the required radius, I'm clamping the part back to front on the pattern piece with a bit of card to save marking the face. Then persuade the curves into a tighter profile on a small stake to allow for spring back. As mentioned, unlike the parallel-sided heavyweight Panther number plate assembly, the Model 50's fairing sides pinch in towards the lower edge. Check against the original, measure, clamp up and plug weld into the holes. Slightly raised areas on the outer face show that these have fully penetrated. Sand flat and offer the new assembly up to the rear tub. Minor discrepancies in the fit will be taken up by a rubber trim as bolts are tightened. Next phase is the attachment bracket, a single vertical strap rather than the two horizontals of the heavyweight Panther plate. As the parrot beak fairing has a severely convex surface, this bracket needs to sit quite deep inside for the studs to snug the plate assembly into the guard when bolted up. I misjudged it the first time and had to readjust. That video went in the bin. I don't celebrate my errors. Two studs attach it to the guard. I raid my pot of odd imperial bolts for a couple of self-colour, i.e. plain steel, 1/4 inch BSF by 1 inch long. Nuts secure them temporarily for welding to the back of the strap. Then clamp and weld the bracket to the number plate. sanding disc run over the face takes off raised areas at the back. And that's job done. Has anyone seen the first aid box?